Let's talk about Bayesian thinking mental model. Most of us treat our beliefs like stone monuments. Once they are built, they are rarely moved. We look at a piece of data, form a strong opinion, and then stick to it perpetually. But in a world of shifting evidence, this is a recipe for obsolescence. Bayesian thinking, named after Thomas Bayes, is the mental model of constant revision. It asks a simple but profound question. Given this new piece of information or evidence, how much should I update my existing belief? It is the art of changing your mind in direct proportion to the strength of new information that is available to you. Instead of thinking in binary terms of true or false, a Bayesian sees the world in probabilities. The reason we need this mental model is because our brains are naturally frequentist. We tend to look at how often something happened in the past and then assume it will happen exactly that way again. Bayesian thinking adds a crucial layer, the prior. Your prior is your initial estimate based on existing knowledge. When new data arrives, you don't just let go away the prior, you merge it with the new evidence to create a posterior, which is your new updated belief. In professions where the cost of being wrong is very high, like the pharma and life sciences, being certain about something always is dangerous. But Bayesian thinking allows you to avoid overreaction and avoid underreaction. If you have a strong prior, let's say you're working uh, on a research which has years of data collected, one weird lab result shouldn't flip your narrative or your entire strategy. In the other case, if you have a prior that was weak, you were working in a field where you collected data which was weak in nature, a single strong clinical study later should move your confidence level significantly in the positive direction. Let's take another example to understand this better. Imagine a patient tests positive for a rare disease which only affects 1,000 people. The test is known to be 99% accurate. So what would you think about this diagnosis? Most people would say that the patient definitely has the disease if 99% is the test's accuracy. But what most people do not think of is also about the false positive rate. So what would Bayes do? He would look at the prior, the 1 in 1000 prevalence, but even with a 99% accurate test, the probability of patient actually having the disease is only, let's say, very little, 9%. And why? Exactly because of the false positive rate. And the false positive rate of the 999 healthy people outweighs the true positive rate of the one sick person. So the lesson is that without Bayesian thinking, you overdiagnose and overtreat based on a single accurate data point while ignoring the baseline reality. So Bayesian thinking is not about being right from the start. It's about being less wrong with every new piece of information you encounter. So from next time, don't just ask if the new data supports your view. Ask what was my prior and by how much does this new evidence move the needle. Be a scientist of your own beliefs and update your priors and refine your reality.